collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Hey, this is Bobby with the Rob Report. Really don't have no report. I just want to get something off my chest. I wrote this little note to myself, trying to share a message with America. And it basically says, you're going to trust the investigation of a man who led us into a war with Iraq. Talking about Robert Mueller. You literally going to trust him. After he led us into a war, chief trumpet of the war sat in front of the committee and talked about why we need to go to war. We're going to listen to him when it comes to Russia. This is the same man who pushed intelligence source said way back then that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, and we went to war and thousands were killed and still no weapons were found. This is the same crap going on right now. He's now spinning again, this intelligence source said, so we can get into a Cold War and possibly literal World War III with Russia. And guess who's going to go fight and die for this mess, all because one person sucked so bad that she couldn't win against a reality game show host. This is designed to bring us back into a Cold War with Russia. Just like it was designed to get the United States to light up the Middle East on fire. All to get the gold from them, the oil from them, the opium from them. All in the name of bringing democracy to the people of the Middle East who never asked for it. When will we stop listening to the TV and do our own research? Here's what I know. I do not trust the Republican Party. And after rigging the primaries with the proof of collusion by the DNC leadership to railroad Bernie Sanders, I do not trust the Democratic Party at all. They undermined the primary election against Sanders. They have solid evidence, not intelligence source said, but solid evidence. Solid. Real deal. Bona fide. Take it to the bank. Evidence of the cheating. Stop with this one side bull. If there's corruption on one side, on both sides, you look at both sides. Don't say, "Oh, they trying to throw it off him, Trump, talking about Hillary." I wouldn't blame them. If you're going to keep pointing fingers at me and not pointing the finger at person who have committed crimes, been told that they committed crimes, but they can't find somebody to prosecute, which they lied, didn't even try. You're going to look at me and not look at them? I say look at both of them. And if both of them are wrong, both of them are wrong. All this evidence over here on the DNC side, and everybody wants somebody to focus on the evidence on the Republican side. I say look at both of them. This is what you get when you run two corrupt, baggage-filled candidates for what is supposed to be the most credible office in the land. This is why I do not ever and will never, ever, ever vote for evil. Lesser or greater will still give you evil at the end of the day. That's my quick commentary on the subject of Robert Mueller, the same man who put us in a position of going to a full-scale war with Iraq, which has led us to other wars, Libya, and now we're in Chad, trying to mess with Syria and things like that, and Niger and all that. What we're doing is a mess. All because somebody said, intelligence source said. And the same person said it back then that caused our brothers, our sisters, our uncles, our cousins to die in war, died over false pretense of intelligence source said, and there was yet no weapons of mass destruction. It's the same people that is doing that about this election, when we've known to undermine other countries' elections, even go to a point of killing off their leaders so we can bring our brand of democracy to a country that never asked for it. And we got the nerves to talk about somebody mess with our election when there's still no solid proof. when there's plenty of proof of us always doing it. And then the DNC got the nerves to continue to hope and clap and cheer for this stuff to happen, all because they are too coward to look in their own face and realize that they ran a crappy candidate and they cheated and they colluded and lost 13 million people and trying to utilize and manipulate them, using the media and everybody else in government agency to manipulate the mind of the American people to believe this crap, when the bottom line is she ran a horrible, sucky candidate. She lost, got her behind spanked by a freaking game show host, and you're shamed about it, and you're trying to save face. Why don't you stop trying to save face? Look at yourself in the mirror. That's the save facing you need to do, and fix your party or overhaul it from the bottom all the way up, and stop being freaking cowards pushing this Russia crap, trying to impose sanction on the people who had nothing to do with this, all because your girl got a behind spanked. I'm Bob TV. This is the Rob Report. I'm at home. I just had to get that off my chest. Peace.